It began as one of those political panel discussions that, on paper, should have been just another cautious exchange between two high-profile figures, but in reality, it was a slow-burning fuse leading to a 9-second explosion that would ripple through the political and media landscape for days to come, if not longer, because this was not just any pairing of voices, this was Representative Jasmine Crockett, the Texas Democrat with a reputation for slicing through political spin with surgical precision, and Senator J.D. Vance of Ohio, the Republican lawmaker whose rise from best-selling author to U.S. Senator had been marked by sharp conservative rhetoric and an image of unshakable composure, and in the weeks prior to this meeting, the tension between them had been simmering quietly but noticeably, with social media jabs, pointed public remarks, and deeply contrasting positions on everything from economic relief packages to immigration policy, creating a fault line that was all but destined to split open under the heat of live television. As the cameras rolled that day, the studio lights washed over the panel table, the air thick with the controlled politeness that precedes political combat, the host guiding the conversation through predictable talking points about legislation and partisan divides, and for the first several minutes, both Crockett and Vance played their parts, trading barbs with smiles that didn't reach their eyes, their voices steady, their tones measured, but beneath the polished delivery there was an undeniable charge, a sense that each was waiting for the other to slip, to show a crack, to offer up an opening, and Crockett, with the instincts of a political street fighter, seemed to know that her moment was coming, because as the discussion turned toward a bill that Vance had championed, one that critics claimed unfairly benefited political insiders, she subtly shifted her posture, leaning slightly forward, resting one hand on the table, her expression sharpening in that way that made attentive viewers at home instinctively lean closer to their screens, and when the host paused, perhaps to invite her perspective, she struck with deliberate calm, her voice carrying no anger but every ounce of precision. "Well, J.D., maybe you can explain why you've been using a secret alias."